Sup guys, welcome back to more Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we unlocked the dungeon, and this time we're actually going to start the dungeon. And I just want to say, like, personally, I'm actually really glad I have full hearts on for this dungeon, because oh god, I didn't mean to click that, great. Because the last one, yeah, we started with 3 hearts. That didn't really turn out well. But I think it will... Oh, God. No. Throw in there, Blink. Oh, God. God damn it. And stupid freaking eye scorpion. Why does every freaking Zelda enemy have to have an eye on it? It's really, like, repetitive and annoying. Anyway, I just want to say that this is probably voice crack there, Jared. This is probably my favorite dungeon in Skyward Sword because it uses the time shift. As you might guess, it actually uses the time shift orbs pretty effectively. And not saying like it's the only dungeon to do this. There's actually plenty of dungeons and areas that use the time shift stones, but that's the problem. I feel like it kind of gets overused in the later parts of Skyward Sword, but this is where it still feels fresh and like it's fun to use, and I actually like really love that puzzle. And crap! So we could aerial strike this guy, but instead, like, there's really no point in that since we don't plan on crossing that. Instead, we're gonna blow up these statues. I think is there one on that side? I think there is actually one on that side. Let me look quickly. No, I don't think there is actually. So I guess we should have aerial struck that guy because like he's probably gonna like. Oh, he didn't even attack us. That's pretty cool. So obviously we did it so we could get the blue rupee. No, I'm kidding. There's a lever right here which you can clearly see, and if we parkour up the wall, I said if we parkour up the wall, parkour. Did I say that right? I'm not sure. Parkour up the wall, we could unlock the door. And god damn it, Link, get your freaking stamina back. So funny story about today while we're doing this dungeon that I just want to vent about. It really has nothing to do with the game, but sometimes I just like to talk about my life while I'm Let's Playing and just make the commentary a bit more fresh and interesting. So I just got back, that I mentioned a couple episodes ago, from a trip from South Africa, and I felt great. Good, I made it. And anyway, so South Africa is kind of a bit far from where I live because I'm in Canada and South Africa is pretty far. So as expected, it's a completely different time zone. So you probably know where I'm going with this. Yeah, so when I got back, I thought I beat the jet lag pretty easily because I actually got it. I went to sleep at a good time, woke up at a normal time because I slept on the plane a lot, so that made me like awake for the whole day. But that's getting too much into detail. So anyway, so what I want to say is I did not beat the jet lag. No, I did not beat the jet lag at all like I thought. I woke up normally on Monday, but today, which is Tuesday when I'm recording, yeah, I woke up at 4:30 in the morning. Right now it's 10 a.m., which is usually the time where I get up, and I usually start recording at 11. But so far what I've done is I played a whole bunch of games today, like Bayonetta and Xenoblade X. And yeah, I've done some work for school too. And I've never been so productive before 10 a.m. before. It's the most weirdest feeling in the world. And frickin' Hail Hydra. I think we could shield bash this guy. I'm terrible at the shield bashing. I'm also terrible at beating this dude. Let me see if I could shield bash him. Yes! And Deadsville. Deadsville, population U. So yeah, it's actually a weird feeling. Like getting so much done before 10, because normally it'd be 2 p.m. right now. when I get done what I've done already. Maybe even a bit later. But it's 10 a.m. I still have the whole day ahead of me. Quite honestly, it's pretty awesome that like I still have a whole day ahead of me, and I have so much done already that I needed to do today. So it eats up less of my time. But the problem with that is, yeah, I'm kind of tired right now. But like the thing that's even like shittier is like I've tried to like fall back asleep many times because I want to be like full. I like being fully rested during the day. Like a lot of people like being productive during the day. I value being rested more than like, yeah, being rested more than being productive. So I'm not rested, and I can't fall asleep. It's like this weird insomnia kind of feeling. And like the thing that sucks is last night I made sure like I didn't go to bed too early because I didn't want to wake up when I did. But I woke up when I did anyway. So the shittiest thing is I could have easily fallen asleep when I wanted to. I could have easily like fallen asleep at like 10 p.m. But instead, I decided to stay up till 12 or so I could like get it, so I could not wake up too early. But I woke up freaking early anyway, so I got a little sleep, and God, it keeps detonating. I'm not even sure I'm supposed to be here yet. I think I like missed some stuff in the previous area and I rushed ahead. I'm gonna look back and I'll get back to you guys. Yeah, that's what I thought I had to do, but I wasn't sure because I'm not sure we could like run across it. So we're gonna ignore this electric chew because killing things is stupid. Like, it's better to ignore from your fights. And great, I just noticed my shield's like almost dead, and oh my god! Why do I keep accidentally jumping off ledges? I thought I got past this in the freaking Elden Volcano, but I'm still doing that here. I thought the new recurring theme was hitting techno boblins with your shield over and over again. Because like I get that I'm pretty incompetent, but I was hoping I could only have like one incompetency like going on. Like Elden was jumping into pits. This is hitting techno boblins. But no, I have to be incompetent at everything because I suck. But back to what I was saying before, not about the sleep thing, but I think I was talking about this. It's hard for me to keep my train of thought. Anyway, so yeah, this is my favorite temple in the game because not only do you use the time shift puzzles, but it's also like one of the few ones that isn't like straightforward, and you have to actually think about where you're going and what you're doing. And speaking of that, I need to think about where I'm going and what I'm doing. Okay, for some reason it just occurred it just occurred to me now that I collected a small key. I completely forgot about it, even though it was like 5 seconds ago. But yeah, like this is like a thing with temples in the Zelda games of old is you'd get a key, then have to go back to like a previous room and use it. But most 3D Zelda games aren't really like that. You usually have to use usually you have a room, and then you have a door which you can't get through without a key. Then the key is in the same room, and that's kind of straightforward. And it's not just Skyward Sword that does that, but even like Wind Waker, like one of the more open 3D Zelda games, is guilty of that. And like Skyward Sword has plenty of that too. But this dungeon is like actually I think like the only dungeon where like you actually no, there's one more. There's one other dungeon that's like that, but I don't like that dungeon that much because it's kind of generic. But this one is like has cool puzzles, and it's very like non-linear, and you have to actually think about what you're doing and not just like simple puzzles. Basically, I just like the puzzles in this dungeon a lot, and not a lot of the other Zelda games do that. And what are you doing, Jared? Why are you jumping into sand? Okay, it's pretty obvious what we need to do here. Like, I had a feeling we had to blow up that the box up there to climb up, but I couldn't find the bomb, and hopefully we could do the sharp turn before it explodes. Sharp turn, good. And hopefully we can make it in time. But yeah, the only problem with these type of dungeons, it's fun to play, but since this is like pretty much like a blind let's play with very little like memory or experience, it's gonna make for some tricky commentating. I don't think it'll like hinder my commentary because like when I get lost, I'm obviously gonna cut it and figure it out, so it's not a problem for you guys. And this is what I said about oh god, I keep forgetting like Zelda, you have to stay on the switches in order to use it. And yeah, this is the first time shift stone in this dungeon, and it's gonna make this temple pretty interesting. You'll see what I mean. Like, you could obviously tell there's stuff going on that's gonna make it like modern and more, or sorry, in the past and more interesting. And we're gonna suicide bomb into here. Woo! And time shift. And here we get into a new enemy, but it's actually who cares about that? But it's actually a familiar enemy. But I didn't realize it was a familiar enemy because it's completely different. These are BMOS statues from like previous Zelda games. They're kind of a staple of Zelda in general, but they're handled completely different in this. They're more technology based in this, which they kind of are in other Zelda games, but this is like goes this like the hammers at home that they're technology based, and jumping into pits is not fun. Yeah, this kind of like how am I trying to describe this? Like, you know, they're technology based in other Zelda games, but this makes it kind of obvious and apparent by making it all colorful. And of course, it forces motion controls on you to kill it. And can I get up this ladder? We could go that way, but I want to see what's up here first. Like, there's a lever here, which will just open that pathway, I guess. I wasn't actually sure what it does, which you could probably tell from my unsure commentary. And now we get into a bit. See, this dungeon utilizes everything. It has puzzles and it has like platforming too, sort of platforming, because we have to get the fruit and continue to run and avoid these statue stone thingies. Okay, good. Okay, now we're gonna go up the ladder and not the former, because I make great jokes. And go up here. Yeah, great commentary. And we're gonna kill more. I have to say, I remember. Oh, I didn't mean to shield bash that. Oh, I meant to stab it, Link. Stab it. Thank you. I actually didn't mean to shield bash that. I meant to poke it, but it wasn't. The stabbing wasn't working for me for some reason, and it'll probably be just some sort of collectible in here. Oh no, it's just a red rupee. Quite honestly, I would have preferred to have a collectible to a rupee, but I guess you can't always get what you carpet. And you probably don't get that joke, but there was this episode. Yes, oh god, fuck, great. Yeah, like, I used to watch the Disney Channel when I was younger, and I remember it's stupid. There's this episode of Wizards of Waverly Place called "You Can't Always Get What You Carpet." I mean, I get it was supposed to be like a pun of you can't always get what you want, but what does carpet have to do with the freaking like pun at all? It doesn't rhyme. It's nothing. It was just really weird. So I like to make fun of that a lot by saying you can't always get what you carpet as like a lesson. And this is a different kind of BMO statue because it has two ledges as well. And can I poke it? There we go. Thank you, Link, for not shield bashing. That shield bash earlier was useful. And let's see what this does. It opens up the pathway there. See, there's so many doors. Like, we'll look at our map. There's so many entrances, and like you have to go around the room finding different entrances and stuff. And it's all like fascinating to me. And I guess we could go in here. I'm actually not sure where goes where or what goes what, but I guess it's just fun to look around and see what it is. Like that's what I enjoy about Zelda. And here we kind of have like a room with like blocks everywhere. It's kind of a bit frustrating because you have to get to higher ground in order to, oh god, navigate properly. And I completely forgot about those spike traps. It's kind of a staple of Zelda games as well to have like spike traps everywhere. No, there's a chest here, but nope, we can't reach it. Like, this type of like layout is pretty, like, it's kind of like a maze with spikes, which is, as I said, like, it was done in Twilight Princess a few times as well, and it's being repeated in Skyward Sword here. And this is actually the only, I think this is the only part in Skyward Sword which does it, which is good because it's fun for once. And you know what, now that I remember, I think the sand like temple in Twilight Princess had this as well. I guess it's a recurring theme for like sand dungeons. Alright, now let's go up this ladder and not the former, and I have to stop saying that because that is really, really unfunny. But that's my that's me in a nutshell. Really, really unfunny. I guess it's kind of like a charm in a sense. I'm not quite sure. So we're gonna hit this like blowfish thing into the rock, but it blew up in our face. But at least we got the rock and not the Dwayne Johnson. Okay, can we try to get here without being like blown up in our face by the blowfish? Good, it's far away, so it shouldn't blow up in our face. Come on, go boom, you stupid thing. Okay, oh right, there's no Okay, but it's pricking at me, and it's going the wrong freaking way. Ah, it blew up in our face. Great. Great. God, I suck. I don't know why. I want to get better, but I'm just so freaking terrible at video games. And, like, I didn't realize it would affect me in Skyward Sword of all things. Because I remember this game being pretty easy. And I have easy time with Wind Waker, but it's just Skyward Sword that, like, I keep dying at. I may have to use a potion soon. I'm not quite sure, but for now, let's see what it is. I hope this is what it is. Yes, we got the dungeon item pretty early, but the problem is, and I said in the Fire Temple, in the Earth Temple, yeah, it just tells us the recenter. There's no mini-boss for this dungeon. There's no for the dungeon, but, like, it's usually fun to get the dungeon item after you, defeat the mini-boss, but not in, Skyward Sword. Not in Skyward Sword. You just get this. It's kind of like Ocarina of Time. I don't think there were mini-bosses for that either. That staple mainly started with Wind Waker. But onto the dungeon item itself. I'm actually gonna like it, and you'd think this would be one of the one of the typical Zelda dungeon items where you use it once in the dungeon then never use it again. But no, it actually gets used pretty often in Skyward Sword. Surprisingly, they actually surprisingly have quite a bit of use for it. And is this a new collectible? I completely forgot if we got this before. Yes, it is. It is a new collectible. We don't have that much more collectibles to get. It just bugs we need a lot, and that really bugs me. As I said, lame jokes are fun. But yeah, we could actually hold on. I'm gonna get closer to it. We could actually use the blower to actually kill this guy pretty easily, but he's coming I keep blowing him the wrong way. And this dungeon item is fun because you could just use the motion controls to point around. This is one of the few things where it actually uses the motion controls in a not gimmicky way, and it's actually pretty fun. But is this blowfish gonna come back? Let me see if I can lure him with my seed. Wow, that came out wrong. Oh, I see. Okay, I think if I actually hit him with the seed, he'd explode in my face, which I don't want that. Okay, come closer here, blowfish guy. Oh god, too close, too close, too close. There we go. That's exactly what I wanted to do. And I couldn't hear that. Did the jingle appear? Not appear, play? I don't know. And, this is kind of a staple of Skyward Sword, which I mentioned a few times. You can easily backtrack to where you've been by unlocking a shortcut where you get to the end, and it's a good thing I did that because I actually fell off. And it's unlike the bombs where it takes a while to unlock stuff you're supposed to use the item for. Like, the bombs have the rocks. It actually takes like 5 seconds. So, unlike the bombs, I'm actually gonna, like, blow everything I see. God, there's so many innuendos you could use with this thing. Like, I'm gonna blow everything I see. let me see if I can come up with a few things. I'm not a big fan of innuendos myself, but like I enjoy the creativity of it, trying to think of clever ways to use the innuendos. And innuendos are supposed to be fun to say and like just fun to like say, but I'm adding a science to it, making them boring. But let me see if I can think. Actually, you know what? It'll come. I don't want to force it. It'll come to me when it comes to me. It's fun when it comes unnaturally. And yep, taking something funny and making it unfunny. That's me in a nutshell as well. I don't know why. Like, this is the part where I'm just ragging on my comedy a lot, because I do think I could be pretty funny, but not that often, especially not now. Okay, I think this is just an easy way to backtrack back here. Actually, you know what? I think this takes us to a section of the room where we haven't been before. But for now, let's hit this block. I mean, no, we just moved it. Oh, I remember what this is. This is where I kept trying to get across. Anyway, I'll meet you back in the hub room now that we have and good, I did not fall. Now that we have the blowing item thingy, Gus Bellows. And remember I said there are normal keys in this area? Well, they're actually not. They're electric keys. Because as I said as well, electricity is pretty popular in this area when it was fire before. So I ended up going in the completely wrong way. I thought it was in that room where we went earlier, but turns out it's not. It's here. I completely forgot about this for some reason. Yep, there's a switch here, which you can press to ta-da! Open up that door! Yay, what a surprise. Wait, oh, right. Okay, never mind. I don't learn my lesson. I keep forgetting that we have to stay on switches in order for them to work. And I had to say, hearts are actually a bit more plentiful than they were in previous areas. Like in previous areas, like there'd be such a rarity of hearts, but I'm finding them more often. Maybe because like I'm actually like using the item to actually like get rid of stuff more. Like before I could like blow up all those rocks and get hearts. I'm really not quite sure. Or maybe I have the heart medal. I don't remember. Is there? I keep like the menus suck in this game. I keep forgetting a way to actually check my pouch. I think you have to put minus. No, that's just the normal. Oh god, we don't have any potions either. I thought we did. I'm honestly not quite sure how to check my like all the treasure. I mean like the collectibles I have. No, I think this is the slot because I'm pretty sure you have the slot in the you have the treasure medal in the same place as the bottles. Also, sorry, I was just distracted by what's the point of this stone block here? Because you just use these blocks to get up. What does this do? Whatever, it doesn't really matter. We unlocked the room, so let's go in. And okay, good. I thought I was gonna like fall off by mistake, but I didn't because I actually am a bit better than I thought. And yay, more blowfish dudes! Hooray! There's no rocks we need to blow up, so I just like blew it away, so I can get past, so it doesn't have to bother me. Okay, good. This is like the sand in the sand kind of annoys me because you have to run across it quick before you sink, and I've been having problems with that. And I guess it's like it's not bad, it's just terrible. But like yeah, the sand's kind of annoying me a lot, and so is the fact that I can't get off. I want to look that way, but I kept L-targeting onto the mini scorpion dudes. And oh my god, and why do they have eyes? Is it really necessary? You could just kill them anywhere. What's the point of them having giant eyes? It's not even their weakness. I guess like maybe they were intent. Oh god, I keep doing stuff by mistake when I don't mean to. God, die scorpion, die! And yay, more hearts. Now where the hell do I go? Oh, it's pretty obvious where I need to go. But first, I was gonna run across, but I want to blow this dude up so like he doesn't bother me as I go quick. It's pretty nice how we got the dungeon item quick, but it kind of makes like the original challenge of these guys not necessary because you just get the dungeon item right away. They could have just waited to introduce them later. But I think there was a puzzle where I think there was actually a puzzle where we needed to use it before we got the blowing thing. But it's pretty obvious when you see these like huge mound of dirt. There's obviously a time shift stone here, and ooh, a collectible. Hopefully I get it before it fades away. I don't think they actually fade away. I'm not quite sure. Yeah, we know. I'm gonna start cutting out like when I get the collectibles, because even though it's like 5 seconds, it's kind of like a waste of time to show, if you know what I mean. And instead of the sand appearing with, grass appearing where sand is, and I did not mean to hit that again. So yeah, instead of the sand appearing with grasses, instead we have these giant pits and then magnets, where for some reason the magnets are used to move a platform. I think that is science, but I'm honestly not quite sure how it works. And we have to blow this windmill to somehow open, because it's supposed to be technology, so why is it using windmills? Also, why did I let go there? I thought it was like triggering a cutscene or something, I guess, where it raised automatically, so I stopped holding the B button. Oh god! Die, Beamos! And I guess the Beamos is getting a bit harder now. No, I meant to shield bash there, but it doesn't always cooperate. There, and I stabbed, and you're dead. Thank you for dying, and we hope you have a nice day, even though you are dead. And cool, I thought it was going to do the thing where, like, it lowers after you pick it up, and you have to, like, quickly run under. And I'm not sure how to go about this, because there's a way there, and there's a way here. I think I'm going to go here for now, see what's around. Then I'll check the platforms, and see where that goes. And man, I'm hungry. My friend wants to go to sushi with me later. I'm actually looking forward to doing that, and I can't wait to tell him, like, how I keep falling into pits. You know what? I'm going to keep telling him. I'm going to tell him that I'm going to keep falling into pits, even though I have no idea what I'm talking about. And yeah, I'm weird. And speaking of weird, these enemies are really weird, because you first reflect its, like, projectile to kill it. Then you hit these things, and obviously you have to use force motion controls to do it before it blows up. And there we go. And I guess it's not dying. How do you kill these guys again? I don't know. Or no, I think you just have to reflect its projectiles a few times without it. You know, I'm just going to ignore it because it's a waste of my time and your time to show me, like, incompetently trying to kill this guy. And instead, we're going to go across and miss because we are terrible. I guess we don't have to go this way. We have to go around. Duh! I thought the track was going sideways for some reason. Not, like, towards me. I don't know. And can I... Oh, yeah, we can... Thank God for Z targeting. No, wait. I want to get this chest. No, I don't want to blow. I want to suck because I suck at this game. And hope... Is this the dungeon map? I hope it's the dungeon map so I don't have to worry about it. Nope, it's just a collectible. I love when it, like, does the build-up music and then it just some anticlimactic do-do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And good, we actually gonna need monster horns, even though I thought they're plentiful, but I guess they're not. Anyway, let's go up here. And can we hit... No, wrong way! Wrong way! Thank you, Link! See, the motion controls is important here, because you need to spray it the right direction so it goes the right way. And good. Okay, now we can go across. I'm surprised I haven't fallen into, like, a pit or anything. And see, if I was a shady Let's Play, I would have, like... purposely set that up and I accidentally quote-unquote fall into a pit, but I didn't do that because I like having genuine comedy instead of like forcing things. Oh god, I fell into a pit! Yeah, I obviously did that on purpose for irony's sake. I just want to make that clear so no one accuses me, because sometimes my humor can be hard to get when like I'm trying to be ironic but no one really understands it. And did I accidentally backtrack? No! For some reason, I thought you could just walk on it. I didn't realize you had to do the running start thing first. I didn't mean to go that way. Okay, I see I derp. The purpose of this area isn't to get on that platform, but actually... Can these guys screw off? I'm trying to commentate here, but it keeps attacking me. You know what, sir? You can die. Ugh, the annoying part about killing those enemies is it kind of goes into like what Ego Raptor said in his video about 3D Zelda games being worse than 2D. Is that like... That enemy is so slow to kill. You don't understand. It ruins the pacing of it so much. He says that like the problem with 3D Zelda games like Ocarina of Time is you have to like wait and for the like in 2D Zelda games you could just like kill a bunch of enemies in a row. With 3D Zelda games you have to actually wait for them to expose their weak points and then attack them. That's the weakness of the combat. I actually prefer the 3D combat because the 2D one's kind of a bit boring and generic. You just like go around hitting with your sword and you have to actually think. Especially I like Skyward Sword's combat, but that enemy is really annoying. And you know what's also really annoying? How I keep jumping into pits. The hell? How do I get this thing back? That's better. I don't think we were actually supposed to do that, but what I ended up doing is I shifted the thing back to like the present. And then I'm put it back in the past so I can run to this platform. Now let me see if I can like get down at a good spot. Okay, good. This should do it. I could have like angled it better so I could blow it towards me. God, I'm so immature. But instead, I just YOLO'd it because I'm very impatient. That's kind of the reason why I'm also terrible, because I do things without thinking. I just rush ahead. And the problem is I need to think in order to actually do things effectively. I can't just do things by instinct, which is why I prefer RPGs to like platformers, because they give you more time to think about what you're doing and they encourage thinking more than acting. But that's why I like Zelda games so much, because it kind of balances thinking and acting, because you have to act a lot, but you also need to think a lot. And more BMO statues. See, BMO statues are actually fun to kill. I remember them being really annoying, but as I said, they're actually fun to battle, and they're easier than I thought. And honestly, this is probably my favorite incarnation of BMOs in any Zelda game, because in other Zelda games you have to use like arrows to kill them, but in this one it's a bit more interesting. And another thing is BMO statues are often used to BMO statues are often used as a way to so you have to like platform around an area quickly. Shield bash and dead. Good. I'm so glad the shield bashing exists. I miss the helm splitter. The helm splitter is fun, but shield bashing is so much better than it was in Twilight Princess. So yeah, I think that's enough for this episode. Next time on The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword, we're gonna figure out what the hell to do in this room. See you guys then.